Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David Lee. Thank you, good evening. Well, that happened very quick then, didn't it? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the ultimate evening of Clairvoyance. And it's absolutely fantastic that we're here in Gainsborough, and what experience we've had. Night after night I've waited for this, to stand in front of people, bright lights, stardom, suddenly waking up in bloody Gainsborough. On a Saturday night of all nights. But it's fantastic to be here. Thank you so much for coming. And I know we're running a little bit late, but it's going to be a fantastic evening. So it's a pleasure as well to see Bob. Bob, you're down there. Bob's come all the way from Blackburn to come and see us, so thank you very much. Recently been sacked from his job at the orange juice factory because he couldn't concentrate. But there you go. And also a big shout out to Helen Burley, who is at 111 today. Oh no, she's ill. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. We've just been for a wonderful meal. We've just been for a Chinese. So I hope that doesn't run through me, I tell you. We've just been for a Chinese meal, and I have to ask the woman behind the counter. I said, "Tell me, love, is there such thing as Chinese Jews?" I love having them on. She said, "I don't know, I'll go and find out." She went away, she come back, she said, "David, there's no such thing as Chinese Jews. There's apple Jews, orange Jews, or cranberry Jews." And this evening has been recorded, by the way, so if you sat with somebody you shouldn't be with, I'd move immediately. All right. And we'll now welcome Paul Deleth. Now, Paul is an absolute fantastic medium, cracking sense of humour, as you've just seen before, and he's going to give us a fantastic demonstration. So please put your hands together for the one and only Mr. Paul Deleth.
A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colours faded into darkness, I was left. May I return? Oh, shut up. Good evening, everybody. Okay then. Do you know what? I really am very nervous after following what I've just seen. Okay. There's something to do about where there's a casket had to remain closed, please. And I don't know if this is a son to somebody here or like a brotherly feeling. Can anybody understand this, please? There's something about a casket having to remain closed, and I feel it's as if somebody went by their own hand. Who can understand this, please? Can't take it, Carl. Carl's my spirit guide, ladies and gents, and when I argue with him. There is. I want to come up there somewhere, please, and you'd understand somebody that passed by their own hand. Where am I? Right at the top. Can you understand this, please? And I know I'm in that area, but would you also not understand where, if the casket didn't have to remain closed, you couldn't go and look in the casket? Does that make sense? What about the lady there?
Yeah.
I'll find out. The lady. You'd understand somebody writing the poem, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's where I want to go. Thank you for speaking to me. You know, when I'm being made aware of a poem, it has two meanings to me. It's either poem footprints, or somebody wrote a poem. I'm drawn to somebody putting hands of paper for a poem.
I wrote a poem.
Was it you, sweetheart?
Yes.
Let me tell you, it's being acknowledged, because I need to touch my heart, all right? And this would be somebody that'd be above you. Do you understand this, please? I don't know if it's a mother, grandmother, father, grandfather, I'm not being made, but it's that sort of energy. Speak to me.
It's my brother.
If I've got it wrong, I'll bring Paul over his back. But you know, I am being made aware of that. And it's as if, you know, again, Carl, sweetheart, do you know when you thought you were dreaming? And he came, and he was there, and it was stood in front of you.
Yeah.
And you know, when I'm talking, making me emotional. And you know, when he looked at you, and he smiled, you weren't imagining it, and you weren't dreaming. He come to let you know that he was all right. Okay?
Yeah.
And he's thanking you for that. But you know what? Do you know the photo you put of the two of you in the coffin? A photograph that got placed in the coffin of the two of you.
I couldn't go to the funeral.
No, a photograph of the two of you that was placed in the coffin. You need to acknowledge that.
Okay.
the month of August to be significant to you, please. Can you understand that, please? And I'm drawn to around about early 20s, something like that. Got to go with that. Who's Sheila, please?
Sheila is my ex's nana.
Well, we won't talk about her then. But I'm being made aware of the name of Sheila being significant, sweetheart, because I do want to actually say to you, it's as if I also need to... Has a child come to the earth plane since he's gone, please?
No.
Since your brother's gone?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Has a little boy been given his name, even the first or the second name? Somebody been given his name, I don't know his name, if it's David or whatever, but is there something to do about whatever? The name's been carried on?
It wasn't a boy, it was a little girl that was born. I don't know.
I don't want to make that fit. There's something to do about a child and the name's being carried on. Do you not understand that?
No.
Right, who's Frank?
I don't know.
I'm leaving you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me go back up to the top there then, please. Can you understand any more of what I was saying, please?
I can say it's wrong. Yeah.
What about the name of a child that's been passed on and it's carried on within the family?
Yeah.
Of somebody who's gone across?
Yeah.
And would it be their grandchild or grandchild, please?
Grandchild.
That's what I need, because it's as if that I need to accept that also then, please. You know the photograph that you've got on display within the house of that person, please? You'd also understand where everybody's got the same photo and it's been... There's a few of you got the same photo.
Yeah.
Again, August. That lady couldn't take it. Around the month of August being significant, 19 to 24, or the 19th and the 24th. Don't know which. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
Okay, then. I need to talk about somebody here on the earthplane right now. I'm being made aware of an irregular heartbeat. Can you understand this, please?
I can, yeah.
All right, because as I'm acknowledging it, I'm seeing this, you know the things on the monitor go, and I need to acknowledge that. I'm being made aware of healing being sent there at this moment in time. But you know that particular person who's here on the earthplane, they have to look after themselves and take their medication when they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
I do, yeah.
You know, it's I need to come back about, I talked about the casket remaining closed.
I understand that.
Got it again. I don't know if the name Andrew or Andy or something like that is significant to you also, please.
Andrew.
All right, because I need, that's being called out in the spirit world, not here. Because you're thinking it's somebody here, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, I've been made aware of it in the spirit world. I need to acknowledge that. So, would you understand somebody's got to go and have a head scan, please?
Yeah.
Because I'm being made aware, when I see the peppermint, it's to do with the scanning machine. All right, so I'm being made aware, oh, it's the second scan. They've had one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm being made aware of a second scan. And I don't know if this is to do with a neurology, or to do with muscles, or do you understand this, please?
I do, yeah.
I'm being made aware of healing being sent there at this moment in time. I also want to talk about, I don't know, it's very easily, isn't it, for any medium to talk about flowers, ladies and gents, but you know, it's as if somebody just playing old daffodils.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, because that's what I'm being made aware of. Daffodils. But it had to be daffodils. Not carnations, none of the clever stuff. Just plain daffodils.
Yeah.
I've got to acknowledge that also. And you know, you also understand somebody who's in the Zip Brigade. You know what I mean by that?
No.
Somebody that had open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Okay? But the spirit world, not here now.
Yeah.
Because I need to acknowledge that. That person, whether she got the chance, I don't know if it's that, but somebody get the chance to talk about out-of-body experience, please?
Yeah.
Okay, need to acknowledge that. They didn't imagine that neither. Lady next to you, are you connected, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't hold a lady's hand, did you, when she passed?
No.
That row, I've got to stay up in that row, or just two rows just there. And somebody held either mum's hand or nan's hand as she took a transition. Where are you? But I'm right up there. With the two of you there.
Yeah.
need to acknowledge two people being there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
And you know, it's more like a mother than a grandmotherly feeling. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
Not only that, this lady acknowledged everything that was said. Do you understand this, please? Because prior to her going, she squeezed somebody's hand just as she was about to go.
Yeah.
Okay. It was time, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't cope anymore.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes as our loved ones go across to the spirit world, they take the transition. And when they take the transition, it's as if they can do it peacefully. Because of what you said. Do you remember what you said?
Yeah.
If you need to go now, Mum, it's all right. Do you understand that?
Yep.
And within a very short time, this lady took a transition. And it was because, whether you said it verbally or whether you said it by thoughts, this lady heard what you said, and then she then moved on. Not only that, she acknowledged a gentleman in the spirit world prior to going. And everybody said she's hallucinating it, she's thinking about it. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
She didn't. She's seen him. Did she not tell you he used to sit there when there was no one there?
No.
Well, let me tell you, I don't know if this is a father or a brother or a grandfather to you, but it's one of the three, and he was there and sat with this lady when there wasn't people there. I don't know if she passed between the hours of 10 and 12, but 10 and 12 on the day that she took her transition will be significant to you.
10 and 12.
10 and 12. What do you want? DNA?
No.
No, it's just, I got like around the 12, 10 to 12. I don't mean 10 to, between 10 and 12. I need to acknowledge that. I also, there'd be somebody who needs to go and have an eye test here on the airplane, please. And it's as if it's been put off for an awful long time. Can you understand this, please? You can't?
I think I can, yeah.
Well, make your bloody mind up. But I need to acknowledge that. And it's as if I need to, if this person doesn't wear glasses, they're going to wear them. If they do, the prescription's going to be up. I need to acknowledge that.
Okay.
I also need to talk about somebody having knee replacements here on the airplane. Can you understand that, please? Now then.
I know someone that has, yeah. A friend.
Don't want to make it fit, but I thought it was family. I'm being honest with you. And I feel as if there's somebody in their family. So who's got the water retention, please?
Yeah, I think I know that as well.
Okay, that's where I'm being drawn to. All right,
Okay.
then. I need to, the month of October being significant to you, please. All right, I need to know. You'd also understand a passing around the Christmas time. Because as I'm looking at you, my Christmas tree lights are flickering. It wasn't Christmas Day, it was coming up to or just after the holiday period. Do you understand that?
It was
please?
coming up to it, yeah.
Yeah, okay then. And you know when you were younger, and you used to climb through the window and you thought nobody knew?
It wasn't me actually, but I know you used to. That was my brother.
Then. Okay then. But they thought nobody knew, and all of a sudden there was a thud. And then you'd hear, so you're in then?
Yeah.
It makes sense to you, sweetheart, because I need to acknowledge that. And then just before I move on to... Was it you that broke the bed? I'm not saying how.
I can't remember. I don't know. That could have been my brother as well.
Ooh. It was something to do with somebody jumping from bed to bed and they broke the bed.
Yeah, it could have been Lee actually, yeah.
No, it bloody wasn't. Please take the love of this lady, and the lady who drives this. And you know, this lady's had an awful difficult life when she was here.
Yeah,
and
she
things
did.
were very hard, and there was times when Mum didn't always show her love, but you knew she was there. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
And she's acknowledging that, but she's very proud of the person that you've turned out to be. I don't know if you're one of three or you have three children, but three is being significant. Do you understand that, please? You don't?
No.
Why am I getting one of three, Carl? How many are you one of, please?
Just me and my brother.
Did Mum lose one?
I don't know.
Being made aware of one of three, sweetheart. I can't change it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
actually,
me,
you're right, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
No. You know, we don't always remember that, do I? Because I was being made aware of one of three.
Yeah.
Please take the love of Mum and thank you for speaking to me.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You know, people might think I mess around and I laugh and joke, but I take what I do very, very seriously. So just bear with me for a minute, please, if you would. Can I speak to that lady there, please? Three in with the glasses. All right? Yeah, I'm being made aware of a lady in the spirit world at this moment in time, and I'm hearing the song "She Wears My Ring." So you'd either have a ring or something belonging to somebody in the spirit world. Can you understand that, please? Or somebody here. Don't point to anybody. Please don't do that to me, because I will punch you like that. But it's as if there's somebody here or connected to this lady, and or to the family, to you, who's here, has her ring. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yes.
All right then. And I don't know if it's your mother or something like that, but I've got like a motherly feeling. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
All right then. And you know, why do I want to shout happy birthday? Where's the birthday? 7 days back, 7 days forward.
Lucy's? Yeah, Lucy. Granddaughters.
Yeah, I don't know. Head office, does she know? Because I'm being made aware, I want to say happy birthday. I want to acknowledge happy birthday. But you know, I need to talk about, I'm being made aware of a very dear friend of mine, and I don't always like bringing him to, but when I see him, I've got to go with it. The name Tony is either significant to you, or there was somebody that had a problem to do with alcohol. I'm more drawn to Tony rather than alcohol. Can you understand that, please?
Yeah, oh, yeah, somebody's Tony's just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they actually passed with that disease or whatever, because I don't know.
No.
But as I'm being made aware of it, it's a symbolic thing that the show is, and it means something to me, because Tony was a dear friend of mine, and he passed with that terrible disease, because that's what it is. And so you'd understand that. Does that make sense to you, please?
Well, I know he passed, but I don't know why. Or what of.
Why don't I want to sing "Oh Danny Boy" to you?
Oh, because it's so...
Can you understand that, please?
No, that was at Mum's funeral.
Okay? And it's as if the hymn song, "Oh Danny Boy," and I need to acknowledge that to you, my darling, because it's as if, and I didn't know it was at somebody's funeral, I didn't know, but I knew the song was very significant to you. And it's as if, you know, she's acknowledging somebody standing up and reading at her funeral, and it's as if she was stood by someone as it was being done. Do you understand this, please? Do you know at Mom's funeral there's somebody nearly passed out or something, please?
Oh, yes.
Can you understand that? Now let me tell you something, please. I've been made aware of an energy who's making me aware they put their arms around somebody to keep somebody upright, and they nearly went. Does that make sense to you, please? I don't know if it's you that's took the flowers and pressed some flowers or something, but there's something that's been took and taken back. Can you understand that, please? That's also being acknowledged. I don't know if the month of December is significant to you, please, or the 12th of December. They're making me aware of my birthday. Must be somebody bloody good looking then. You can't.
No.
All right. If they're making me aware of my birthday, there's significance to it. You'd understand somebody that's going who has either asthma or diabetes here on the other plane, and they don't take care of it. Do you understand that, please? Because if it wasn't for my dear wife, I'd be coming through rather than trying to bring them through. So it's as if somebody used the energy to come here through from the spirit world to actually pass something on like that, they need to start taking care of themselves. All right?
Yeah.
I need to come to that lady, please. Thank you for speaking to me. I'll go around this minute. You know, on the way here tonight, lady, right facing me with the glasses, have you asked somebody to come through here tonight? Where am I? Right here in front of me. Who is it? You've asked somebody to come through here tonight, a loved one. Either on the way here tonight, or then, where are you? No, it's on this line facing me. I'm not going to start going all... I'm right here. Where? Somebody has. Yeah? Either on the way here, yes?
Yes.
And it's a loved one.
Yes.
Is it a mum, please?
No.
Is it a father? Then I've got this wrong. Sorry? It's immediate family?
Yeah.
Okay. And if I'm not going to go all over the world, it's just that... did you think I wouldn't? Did you think I wouldn't? All right? There's got something to do about a memory, and I don't know if you've got something to do about a chain or something, or a necklace, or whatever, or it's from... No, it's not you, sweetheart.
No.
You know? And you know what? Even before you answered me, I knew that wasn't right. Somebody here can take this. Where are you? Can you understand that? Everything I've said? All right. And there's something about a chain or something that's... And I didn't get... I got like mother or father sort of thing. Do you understand this, please?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know which one it is at the moment, but I'll find out, okay then? And it's as if... I need to say to you, did you think I wouldn't? Did you think I wouldn't?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I said.
All right. And you know, is it your dad that's in the spirit world, sweetheart? Your dad's still here. Why wouldn't he come here tonight?
Because you don't believe in it.
Ask him about the trip to Blackpool,
Oh my God.
okay? And then ask him if he doesn't believe in it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
But you know, as I'm being made aware of that, the lady starting to come forward, and you know, it's as if she struggled,
Yeah.
all right? And I don't know if you were there, sweetheart, or whatever, but I feel as if there was 3 or 4 people there I'm being made aware of. Do you understand this, please?
Yeah, it was 3.
And she's like, all right, give us a chance. And she's acknowledging, no, sweetheart, I'm getting 4. Was there somebody else there and left, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4. So does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know if she passed between 3 hours of 3 and 5, but that would be significant on the day she took a transition and being made aware of the hours of 3 and 5. But I do feel as if, was this something to do with the heart and the angina?
She didn't pass with heart angina, but she
No,
had
because-
heart disease.
All right, because that's what I'm being made aware of, like a heart condition and angina. All right, I needed to acknowledge that. I'm not being made aware of what she passed with at this moment in time, so bear with me.
Okay.
All right then, but I needed to acknowledge that. Has bad blood got something to do with this, please? Bad blood, something to do about blood flow or something? Bad blood. Why is she making me where she's cradling 2 children, please? There's 2 children from this family gone to the spirit world. I don't know if she lost her.
Oh, my sister had 2
No, she's making me where
stillborns.
she's cradling 2 children.
Yeah, my sister had 2 stillborns.
Okay. That's 2.
Yeah.
But you know, I need to acknowledge that. Somebody couldn't go to the funeral or couldn't make it. Can you understand this, please?
Yeah.
And it's as if somebody's kicked themselves or whatever, and it's as if they don't know if they did the right thing or whatever, and it's as if, I don't know if somebody had to make up with somebody or what, I don't know. But it's as if there was a reason why somebody couldn't go. Can you understand that, please? And or they didn't get there. I don't know, my love. But it's being acknowledged. I'm also being made aware of the vehicle that goes around the hospitals. I get this a lot because it's very significant to me. And it's as if there's something to do either about angiogram. No, it's not called that. Come on, girls.
Mammogram.
Thank you. See, you must know what I'm talking about. There's somebody either got to go and have a mammogram or whatever, or there's a reason I'm saying it within that area. Do you understand that, please? Because I'm acknowledging that as well. I'm being made aware of healing being taken around that area. All right then?
Okay.
Is the lady next to you connected to you?
My friend.
Sweetheart, you wouldn't understand somebody that's got a vitamin deficiency, would you please?
Not off the top of my head.
Being made aware of somebody with a vitamin deficiency. It's not to the other side of you, is it? You? Yeah, can you pass it to the... No, the other side. It's like playing bingo. You understand that?
Yeah.
Is it you?
No.
It's family?
Yeah.
Is it vitamin B12?
No.
It's got something to do with energy. Do you understand that, please? I thought it was vitamin B12 because I'm being made aware, and I know it's a powerful injection that needs to be a thing. All right, then. You'd also understand somebody that when... when there was a child being delivered, somebody had to have... What's that needle in the back?
Epidural.
Do you understand this, please? Because it's as if I'm hearing all sorts of language here at this moment in time. And I don't know who is that's acknowledging it. There's a male acknowledging it, all right? And it's as if there was Tourette's syndrome going on in that bloody... that night. Do you understand that, please? I need to acknowledge that. I've also got to acknowledge an ectopic pregnancy, please.
No.
Yeah, there is, and I'm not being disrespectful to you, all right? Because when they show me something that's very significant to me, I need to acknowledge that. You'd also understand somebody that's got what's them veins called that pops out? Varicose veins.
No.
Well, you wait till you come out there and I've kicked you. Sweetheart, can you not understand a lady here on the airplane that's suffering with veins in the back of her legs, please? And it is a lady that I'm being drawn to, and I don't know if she's actually got what's it called when you have big legs? And it's like water retention or something. I don't know what's happening here to me tonight. I'm still somewhere here, so can you understand this? The one I've been talking to? Yeah. It's significant, and I'm not going to start messing around.
Varicose veins.
You can take what the hell you like, I don't know. But I was being made aware of varicose veins and also like water retention.
That's my husband.
Yeah? Still here though?
He's still here, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was being made aware of that. Not only that, you'd also understand a lot of depression around him.
My husband does. Yeah.
And I'm not going to start saying it's because he can't do what he used to do and all that sort of thing, because that goes without saying, sweetheart, and I'm well aware of that, all right?
Yeah.
You know, I told people before that I was a healer. If you come and see me after the show, I will send healing to your husband for the next month, because I feel as if I don't want to go into like depression, but he's not far off it. Can you understand this, sweetheart, please? How he's struggling, how he's tossing and turning all night and he can't sleep. And not only about the pain, he either can't lie in bed and he's either got to get up in the night and sit on the chair.
Yeah, I can understand all of that. Spot on.
Oh, thank God. But I am being made aware of that, man. All right?
Okay.
And thank you for speaking to me. Ladies and gents, I'm being made aware of a very, very old-fashioned song. And sailor, stop your roaming. Who can understand that, please? Being significant to somebody. And it's as if, I don't know if it was played as a funeral or something, but it was a song that was played many years ago, isn't it? And it's I don't know. Can nobody take that? Who said that? Was it actually played at a funeral, please? But it's significant. Somebody used to sing it.
It just play a lot.
Okay. But that particular person would now be in the spirit world.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the name Peter being significant to you, please, but I've been made aware of the name Peter also. Does that make sense to you, please?
I do know of Peter, but it's not in spirit.
Who had the brain hemorrhage, darling?
I can't take a brain hemorrhage.
Listen for you.
I understand Peter.
The song is also significant, Melody.
Yeah.
Okay. But the name Peter is also significant. There's something to do about the brain hemorrhage, all right? And the name
Sorry to bother you, but
no, she's found it.
Brain hemorrhage.
the Peter,
Are you together?
yes.
Always the bridesmaid. I do apologise. And you know,
Right.
I'm not bothered about people saying sorry. When you trust what you get, you always know people are going to find it when you go out, all right then? But I need to acknowledge that. I also need to acknowledge somebody here on the airplane who's getting very forgetful at this moment in time. Can you understand that, please? And what I also need to say around you is, you know, there's no magic wands there. Do you understand this, please?
Right, yeah.
All right? And you know, it's as if someone just needs to be loved at the time. Although it's difficult at certain times. But somebody's telling me they're not half a handful at this moment in time.
Okay, yeah.
All right? And I don't know if this is a father or a mother to you, sir, but it's as close as. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
Sir, do you have a brother here on the airplane, please?
Pardon?
Do you have a brother here living?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Would you understand, because I'm being drawn to something that I was very significant to me, where growing up, somebody always got the pat on the back saying it wasn't always forthcoming.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because I've got a gentleman coming forward,
Yeah.
and he is making me aware I'm very proud of the man that you turned out to be. And you know... Sorry?
Yeah. It's okay, he's been before and said that he was proud that I didn't turn out like him.
I was just about to tell you that.
Well, I knew he was going to say that.
Okay, but you know, I also need to say, you know, he could have done more when he was here, all right?
Yeah.
And it's as if, I'm not going to say he didn't get the chance, but he just didn't do what he did, that should have done at times. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
And it's as if when I say it was always forthcoming to somebody else, I felt as if it was always the brother that got the pat on the back. And it wasn't always coming towards you. He never ever said to you, did he? He never told you, I love you.
No.
And he never told you how proud he was of you. Do you understand this, please?
No.
He's making me very much aware of that. He certainly was an emotional man when he was here on the earth plane, but I'm being made aware of somebody at this moment in time who is very emotional.
Yeah.
And do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, son.
Right.
There was a lot of times where you envied him at times in life. Do you understand this, please? And all you wanted to do was please him, and then you just got fed up with it,
Yeah.
and you couldn't cope with it anymore.
Get myself to myself.
Okay. And you know, I connected to your family at this moment in time. You don't know somebody who's going through a young call. Somebody just gained a diploma or something, please.
I'm not sure because don't.
All right, now I don't want to talk about a cap and a board or anything like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's just achieved something, whether it's an educational thing. Normally I won't talk about education, because we all do it, don't we? But somebody's just achieved a diploma of some sort. All right, now there's something to do about a new move. It's either a dwelling or work situation connected to you. Can you understand?
Can
and
be
what I've got to say is, new beginning.
Yeah, it can be both, yeah.
All right? And I need to acknowledge that. And I don't know if it's actually being forced upon someone or it needed to happen for somebody to go forward in life. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yes.
All right, then. I'm also being made aware of the month of March being significant to you.
March is, yeah.
Is it 17th, please?
Unbelievable. I mean, it's Mother's birthday, but I don't know.
The 17th?
I'm not very good at
All
dates
right.
with people.
All right.
I even forget my own.
All right, I'm being made aware of the 17th. I know it's St. Patrick's Day, but it's my daughter's birthday, and then
Yeah.
I've got to acknowledge Master
No, it's
17th.
March.
All right, then. And then just before, I'm still there. You'd understand where somebody had to be cremated to fit into a grave?
It could be Mother, actually.
No, just a yes will do.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
The grave was full, wasn't it? And they had to be cremated her for her to be able to go in with the rest of the family. And it's as if either ashes or a casket was put into a grave. Do you understand that?
I can take that. I can take that on. Yeah.
You are together?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I said to somebody here before something about an ectopic pregnancy. I don't always repeat myself, but you'd understand somebody that had one of those things, please, because I've been made aware of either somebody losing a child, but it was in the tubes, or it was not far off coming. Do you understand that?
I do know of a child that yeah,
All right.
long term. It went full term, but it was born still.
Still there.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it wrong. And you know, you'd also understand the name. I'll take you home again, Kathleen.
I don't know if Kathleen. Yeah.
I've left you. Okay, thank you for speaking to me. Good night and God bless. There's something to do about the song I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen, and it's very, very significant to somebody right in front of me. Where are you? All right? Have I spoke to you? Yes, Peggy, on the way out. Can anybody else understand this? Because I don't think it's for the same, if it's the same lady, but you know, I feel as if somebody would have sang that to a lady, please. Do you understand that, please? And I'm not being disrespectful to you. He could only sing it when he was drunk. All right, because I didn't know who the name Kathleen is or what, but I've been aware of it when somebody would have done it when they'd had a few. All right, then, because I needed to acknowledge that. I also got to talk about his watch being very significant. I don't know where his watch is, but I don't know if it's when. Oh, where's the jewellery that's gone astray, please? Do you understand that? It's as if some jewellery's gone astray and it's not where it should be. Does that make sense to you, please? All right? I can't say somebody's not happy where something is, because I'm not here to do that, but they're not. And it's as if it should have gone somewhere else. Are you aware of that, please? Okay. And that did either cause some friction within a family or whatever. You know, like Paul said before about people, possessions being a thing, but a similar thing happened around that. Do you understand? Does that make sense to you, please? Right. somebody pass in an ambulance on the way to the hospital? Because I feel as if I'm being made aware of an emergency rush job, okay? Now, I don't know if they actually brought him back from things, but it's as if they did, didn't they? They brought him back.
Yeah, on the
Right.
table.
Yeah, they brought him back, and then he either passed just as the ambulance got to, but I got at the end on
Yeah,
arrival.
do know, yeah.
All right, I need to acknowledge that. But you know what? And it's your husband that doesn't believe in this.
No, that's my
But you-
dad.
Sorry?
It's my
It's your
dad.
dad that doesn't believe in this. Well, then ask him. When he went to the hospital to see somebody
Yeah.
who'd been laid out, and he put his hand underneath the sheet and took the hand and kissed him on the forehead. Ask him if he believes in it now.
Okay.
Are you aware of that? Remember I said it? I don't know. Was it you? Was it your dad that left the cooker on with the pan on, please?
No, that's my granddad.
God, they're paraplegics, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I'm not saying it was a fire or anything like that.
No.
But I've been made aware of like steam everywhere, sort of thing.
Yeah, my dad walked in the house as it was happening.
Okay, I need to acknowledge that also. And you know, I need to acknowledge a very bright child.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand why I'm saying this?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it yours?
Yeah.
And it's as if they're about 2 or 3 years above other kids in their intelligence. Let me finish. I'm dyslexic and I have a problem with dyslexia, but I shine in one thing, which is mathematics. So remember I've said it, because I feel as if it should be significant, and you should know about it now. Do you understand that, please? Mathematics being a massive thing. My darling, I have a pet hate as well. People talk about, oh, do you remember when you were a kid and you seen this and you seen that? But you did. Or you heard the things on the landing, didn't you?
Oh my.
I'm supposed to get it bloody right, you know. It's not just Paul Hemmings that can do that. Humphreys.
You just said I'm London, didn't you?
No, I'm not, but do you understand that, please? And what I do need to say to you, there was a lady that would have gone to the spirit world shortly, just prior to you being born, and there wasn't an awful long time to it, and this lady has been around you an awful long time. And you know what? Do you know what I talked about, also the noise on the landing?
Yeah.
You would have heard of either in the corner by the wardrobe. Does that make sense to you, please?
It's a corner. It is a corner, and then there's a door, and then there's a wardrobe, and it's aired all the time. Yeah, go on then, yeah.
She was having fish and chips and peas as well. Can you understand that, darling? That's all that matters. You know what? We can give us snippets that life goes on after death, and the memories. It's just memories of people who went to the spirit as when they were here. All right. Who said that? I need to move. The lady that's sucking her thumb and fast asleep. Can I speak to you, please? Thank you, sweetheart. Are you one of 3?
No.
Oh, God. What? Tell me to get off. It's as if there's one of 3 connected to you. Do you have 3 children? I need to find out why I'm getting one. Is there 3 of you here tonight?
No.
3, what? You can understand 1 of 3 has something to please, or 3 of you here tonight, and it's just here, and I can't change it, because I need to talk about somebody who's either 1 of 3, or is 3 people that's here tonight, and I don't know if somebody else should have been with you.
No.
You're 1 of 3. Shh. Can we have our mic back? My darling, I'm so sorry. Better than this. Is it you that's 1 of 3? And you'd understand 1 of 3 in the spirit world as well? Somebody in the spirit world is 1 of 3?
Yeah.
Do you cook the turkey with the giblets in?
Yeah.
Silly cow. I mean, I mean, oh. But it's as if I need to, and you know what I need to actually say to you, my darling? It's as if I need to talk about, we need a little bit of upliftment around you at this moment in time. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
Because I feel as if things have been very, very low, or at a low ebb. And I also need to say to you, it's as if around you, there's somebody going through a little bit of a problem right now. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
And it's as if, you know, we can keep taking pressure and problems on from other people, but it's been going on for a long while now. All right? And you know, if it continues and it carries on, do you know what's going to make ill?
Yeah, me.
And it's as if we need to say something, because I feel as if you're either biting your tongue about something or whatever. Do you understand that, please? It needs to get said. There's a lady in the spirit world acknowledging this. She said, take a leaf out of my book. This is a mother or a grandmother. I'm drawn to being a mother rather than a grandmother. And it's as the, and take a leaf. She was a strong lady though when she was here. It's a grandmother. All right, then I need to acknowledge that. And she's saying to me, making me aware of, not saying to me, making me aware of, take a leaf out of my book. Do what she did, because what she's making me aware of is, it got said, it was over and done with, they've done the sulking, and we got on with life. And I need to acknowledge that. Does that make sense to you, please?
Yeah.
I don't know if the name Lil or Lillian is significant to you, but that's my answer, they're making me aware. That's how I know it's your grandmother. All right then?
Okay.
And who's Mary, Maria or Mary?
My mum's second name's Mary.
Mum's still here?
Yeah.
You know? Was that Mum's mum, please?
Yeah.
I need to say to you, do you know when you're a
Miriam.
little girl and you'd go to your grandma's, your nan's, whatever you want to call them, and you remember when it was time to go home? I'm going to leave you with what she used to say to you. Good night, God bless.
Yeah.
Thank you for speaking to me.
Thank you.
Ladies and gents, I've been told to get off. It's been a pleasure being here tonight. Thank you very much.